Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Susan Day, Nancy Olson, Roger Perry, special guest star Pernell Roberts. Tonight's episode, Testament of Power.
I went too far. This ought to do it. Wow. There we are. They'll never know this was touched.
Very efficient, Mr. Layton.
Thank you. It's a good thing you didn't hire one of those young punks. They need help to open a can of beer.
Oh, Porter, show the gentleman out.
Remember, Mr. Matthews, if you need me, I'll be around.
Matthews, did you have to hire an ex-convict?
Well, it was the best I could do on such short notice. Sorry he didn't have a college degree. It's not here.
Well, it has to be. Well, try another file.
After 20 years, don't you think I know where Bradley kept his personal papers? Corporate reports, debt on mergers, land acquisitions, tax statements. It's a waste of time.
The will must be there. Now, I did what you told me to. Bradley sent the will over yesterday, and I destroyed it. Now, what happens if the original turns up?
You know, for an expensive lawyer, you panic too easily. There's only one person who knows where the original will is.
Who's that?
Margaret Jason. Well, it's good to see you again after all these years, Margaret. You remember Glenn Ryan, Mr. Bradley's lawyer? Hello.
Mr. Matthews, you said Mr. Bradley wanted to see me. It was important. Now, where is he?
Well, there's something else we'd like to discuss with you first, Margaret. Richard Cohen Bradley's will.
Why ask me about that? That's something you should discuss with Mr. Bradley. Is something the matter? I know he's been ill.
Rising a few degrees tomorrow with light smog in the basin. Recapping the hour's top story. Richard Corwin Bradley, one of America's richest men, died tonight at the age of 52
no.
aboard his private plane en route to London for medical treatment. Bradley, whose personal fortune has been estimated at $500 million, had no close relatives, and there's considerable speculation as to who will inherit.
He was still so young. Such a wonderful man.
Yes. I'm sure you had every reason to think so.
According to the report from our security men, you saw a great deal of Mr. Bradley these past weeks.
Yes, he knew he was ill. He just wanted to talk to an old friend.
Very touching. How do you account for the time that he spent at your secretarial agency Friday night?
I don't see that's any of your business. We spent a few minutes at my office at the most.
The report says 2 hours. Just enough time to type up a new will, wouldn't you say?
I don't know anything about a will. Mr. Matthews, you got me here to see Richard Bradley. Now, if you'll have your man take me back to my...
Margaret, you are not going anywhere until we see that will.
You can't hold me here.
See that she doesn't leave the grounds. Well,
She's dead. How could you let this happen?
Well, it was an accident.
it was nobody's fault. She behaved very foolishly. Porter! Make sure the accident didn't happen here.
Barnaby, you know, I checked the police report on Mrs. Jason, and it said that she committed suicide by jumping out of her office window. As simple as that. What's there to investigate?
Well, Betty says that Linda, her daughter, is pretty upset, and the least I can do is talk to her.
But what about the Grand Prix qualifying trials at Ontario? We'll never make it.
The drivers will just have to make it on their own.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're here. Come on in. Linda's out back. She's calmed down a bit. At least I hope so.
What is so important about Margaret Jason?
Well, Mrs. Jason used to supply temporary office help for Barnaby when I was on vacation.
Yeah, but if she's just an acquaintance, why are we going through all the trouble of...
Thank you so much for coming, Mr. Jones.
This is my associate, Jedediah Romano Jones.
Hi, just call me JR.
How do you do? Well, would you like to sit down?
Thank you.
I hate to bother you, Mr. Jones, but the police just won't listen to me. They think that I'm some kind of a silly, hysterical kid.
Police are usually very sensible about things like that.
On Sunday night, when I went over to my girlfriend's house to study, my mother was relaxing in the living room. She was wearing a robe. She didn't just go get dressed up and then walk over to the office building 2 hours later and kill herself for no reason.
Honey, sometimes there are reasons we just can't see.
If I could just find that man that she was seeing, he might know something.
What man, Linda?
About 3 weeks ago, my mother began receiving phone calls from a man. And when I answered the phone, he would not give me his name. And then no matter what time it was, she would just go rushing out to see him.
Maybe she found somebody she liked.
She was never serious about any other man. My father died about the same time that I was born. He was the only man that she ever talked about.
Did you ever ask your mother any questions about this man that kept calling up?
Yes. But every time I brought it up, she either got nervous or she changed the subject.
Did you ever get a look at him?
No, but I tried. Last Friday, he drove up in the same black limousine, but he just sat in the back. He wouldn't get out. It was almost as if he was afraid to be seen. Well, that man could have killed my mother.
Linda, isn't it possible that your mother could have fallen in love with a married man? Then maybe he tried to break it off. She became despondent.
You knew my mother, Mr. Jones. She wouldn't kill herself. Oh, please, you've just got to help me.
All right, Linda, but in the meantime, I don't want to hear about you just sitting around moping. You know, this garden could stand a lot of work. Those glads over there are positively rickety.
I know. I promised my mother that I would replant them. I haven't gotten around to it.
I've always found a great deal of therapeutic value in puttering around the garden. Start puttering.
Thank you, Betty.
Don't worry, darling. We'll be in touch.
Day and night.
Mr. Ryan, when the Bradley will was probated this morning, the estate was merely listed as in excess of $1 million. Now, I wonder if you and Mr. Matthews, as executors, can give us an exact figure.
Isn't it closer to $500 million?
The law does not require a specific amount.
Well, that will was written in 1958, sir. That's a long time ago.
His fortune must have multiplied at least 10 times since then. Didn't he make any later provision?
There is no other will that we know about. Now, if you'll just clear the gates...
Gentlemen, the bulk of the Bradley estate will go to charity. Since he was confident we would carry out his last wishes, there was no need for a later will.
Well, didn't the judge raise that same point in court?
And he accepted the same explanation, with better grace, I might add. I hope that answers most of your questions. If you get out of the way, please. All right, let's go.
Move on out. I think there's a question. That'll be all, gentlemen. Thank you.
For a moment there, I thought that you were going to lose your temper with the reporters.
Did you like those questions?
I've learned how to handle the press. You just convince them that you're telling them a lot, and you say nothing.
Well, I wish I could take this as calmly as you are. I was the one who destroyed the copy of the will, remember?
Well, not out of any favor to me. According to the old will, we are co-executors, and with the right bookkeeping, we should do very, very well.
Not if the original turns up.
Margaret Jason typed the will last Friday, which means that she didn't have a chance to get to a bank or a safe deposit vault before her unfortunate suicide Sunday night.
Well, then where is it?
Well, give me a little time. I'll find it.
Miss Jason, sorry about the delay in returning your mother's belongings. Police procedure takes time.
I understand. I can't. Mr. Jones, I don't care what you want with them. I just can't.
I'll look after her. That girl's having a rough time, Barnaby. Why don't you tell her the truth?
I will, as soon as I find out what it is. Wonder if I could take this stuff with me and run it through my lab.
What do you think you're going to find our lab didn't?
Well, I want to take a look at this mud. She only had to walk a couple of blocks through Beverly Hills to get to her office. I wonder where she got all that mud.
No, could be 100 reasons. She might have picked it up gardening.
Pretty fancy shoe for gardening.
All right, so she walked across a lawn that had just been watered, and maybe she picked that mud up on the street.
Maybe. If I find anything, I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
I'm sorry I made such a scene. When I saw her clothes, I just couldn't help it.
Don't be silly. That would be rough on anybody. Come on.
J.R., you're so sweet. Giving up your time like this.
Well, it's part of the job.
What I meant was thank you. J.R.?
Hey!
run a fine security force, Porter. They're wonderfully inefficient.
The men didn't have time to find the will. They covered the front rooms all right, but then the Jason girl came home with that young detective. Why don't we wait a few days, then I'll send the men over there again to finish the job.
No, I may have another way of handling it. In the meantime, have someone keep an eye on the house. Yes? Yes, of course, I remember you. Uh-huh. Oh, well, now, 10,000 is a lot of money.
Well, it seems reasonable for me not to speak to the authorities. I mean, somebody else would hold you up.
Oh, now you have nothing to tell the authorities, Mr. Layton.
I think they'd be real interested. Richard Cohen, Bradley's right-hand man, and his attorney hire a safecracker to open the Bradley vault before the body's even cold? Couldn't wait a couple extra days to open it legally.
Well, now, there were business reasons for that.
Oh, sure. That's why you hired me, an ex-con.
You think anybody would believe you?
You want to bet they give me immunity? Look, Mr. Matthews, you're wasting my time. Unless you want me to shoot my face off, huh?
All right. Where do you want me to take the money?
Well, just to make sure there's no setup, I'll call Mr. Ryan on the phone and tell him where to bring the money, all right?
All right. I'll contact Mr. Ryan.
Are you crazy? Paying blackmail to an ex-convict? You know he's not going to stop at 10,000.
We have no other choice, unless you prefer prison.
Well, I'm not an errand boy. You deliver the money.
Oh, no. He asked for you. You heard him.
Look, Matthews, it wasn't my idea to open the vault and destroy the copy of the will. And if I have to, I'll say so in court.
Nobody sold you anything. You saw the will. Bradley cut us both off without a cent. He didn't even trust us to be executors.
I'll take my chances.
And in case you forgot, you also helped cover the death of Margaret Jason. Now, let's go get our friend some money,
You know, when an ex-convict starts calling the tune, I think it's time we take a look at things. No matter what.
Mr. Ryan is going to deliver some money to Harry Layton. Take care of Layton, and, see if Mr. Ryan is taken care of, too.
Take a look at this.
I found it in the hem of Mrs. Jason's dress.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I don't think many people have. Hold it.
You think it's in there?
How do I know? Give me a little time. You sound like a client.
I'm sorry.
Could be it. I don't think I can pronounce that name.
Stymophyllon affine? A vine grown in the jungles of Brazil and the West Indies. Banned for importation into the United States.
But I don't know how Margaret Jason could have caught a petal from a flower like this in her dress walking down the street in Beverly Hills unless she went by way of Brazil.
Barnaby, how about this? Suppose she died someplace else and then was taken to her office building and made to look as if she had jumped there.
Betty, you're developing a very fine, suspicious mind.
Thanks to you.
You know, we don't know much about Margaret Jason.
Except that she was a nice woman, reliable.
I want you to go down to the courthouse or the Hall of Records, any place you have to go and find out everything you can about her.
All right. Any calls for me while I was out?
Nothing, Miss Thompson.
What is Mr. Jones doing in there?
Oh, he said he was working for Linda Jason and that he had to go through the books. Well, I thought it would be all right.
Here. Mr. Jones, may I help you?
Miss Thelma, I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but there are certain things that I had to find out about Mrs. Jason since Linda asked me to look into her mother's death.
Poor Margaret. I suppose I was her very best friend. But I don't understand what that has to do with the agency's books.
And I don't understand how she could maintain such a big house in Beverly Hills with such a small agency.
Well, things are a bit slow right now, but we do very well, and we have a very fine reputation.
There's a check here. Ken Ray Corporation for $3,000 signed by Glendon P. Ryan.
Oh, yes. I haven't had a chance to deposit these checks since Margaret's death.
If I remember correctly, he is one of the executors of the Bradley estate along with a fellow named Matthews.
He had a lot of other clients as well, big Hollywood stars. But I don't understand what you're getting at.
These ledgers, which go back 5 years, indicate that these checks for $3,000 came in regularly every month. Were they all signed by Mr. Ryan?
Oh, yes. He had a great deal of confidence in Margaret.
I should think so. It's a lot of money for secretarial work, part-time.
Well, I always thought that they had some special arrangement.
Did Margaret have a personal relationship with Mr. Ryan?
Mr. Jones, I know what you're thinking, but I absolutely refuse to believe it. Margaret Jason was a wonderful woman. Her personal life was absolutely impeccable. If you want to start some horrible rumor,
Thelma, I'm not trying to hurt Margaret. I'm trying to help her daughter.
Mr. Ryan?
It's the last payment.
Sure. Wait a minute, let me check this out.
It's the whole 10,000. I don't want to waste my time with you.
Fingerprint ballistics report on that as soon as possible. Well, Barnaby, you want to tell me what you're doing here?
I've been trying to get a word with Glenn Ryan. Last time I called the secretary, she said she had just heard about this.
What's your interest in Ryan? I thought you were working on the Jason suicide case.
I am, but I got a couple of questions I want to ask Ryan.
Too bad a mugging got in your way.
Mugging?
For the moment, that's what I'm calling it. See, Layton had a record a mile long. Now, he could have lured Ryan up here, tried to rob him. They struggled for the gun. Layton got shot, but he managed to kill Ryan, then he collapsed.
Yeah, that's one theory, but what do you really think?
Well, Layton served time, all right, but it was for safe cracking, not armed robbery.
But why pick on Ryan? He's a prominent attorney, he managed the Bradley estate. Layton must have told him a pretty good story to get him up here to be mugged.
There's got to be some connection between them. You got any ideas?
No, but when I do, I'll communicate with you. I got your message from the exchange. Why did I have to drive all the way out here?
I have someone I want you to meet. I just came from the Hall of Records. Margaret Jason was not married when she gave birth to Linda.
Oh?
She had been divorced from Ted Jason 2 years.
Well, maybe they reconcile after the divorce. Some couples do that, you know, without getting remarried.
Well, I thought of that, so I checked with the Air Force. Ted Jason's co-pilot runs an air charter service here.
Well, listen, there's several things I'd like to show you. This little number here, this twin-engine push-pull, it's a real beauty. Handles easier than a compact car.
Well, Mr. Hutchins.
Cap. That's what everybody calls me.
Well, Cap, we don't happen to be in the market for buying a new plane today, but my secretary tells me that you used to know Ted Jason.
Ted? Oh, I sure did. We flew over 20 missions together in Korea. We were together at Kelly Field when he crashed. Never were two guys any closer.
Do you happen to recall whether he started seeing his wife again after the divorce?
Margaret? Never mentioned her name. No, I'm wrong. I think he did once. He said how lucky he was he got off without paying any alimony. Margaret got this good-paying job. She was working as a secretary to that big millionaire, the one who just died. What was his name? Richard Corwin Bradley.
That was about 20 years ago.
And he never returned to Los Angeles.
What for? He was going with another girl. They were going to get married. Then he died in a crash.
Thank you very much. You've been a big help.
Say, I don't only just sell planes. If you'd be interested in flying lessons sometime.
Ever get the bug, I'll be back to see you.
He was talking to me.
Oh. This is ridiculous. I don't know anything about gardening.
You can learn. Please. I promised my mother I'd replant glads.
Look, in the neighborhood in Chicago where I come from, flowers just don't grow. Something you see in store windows, you know.
JR, I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
Linda!
Thelma.
I'm so glad you're home. I've been sitting at my office worrying about you.
Thelma, you're such a dear.
You're so pale and so drawn. I should have been checking up on you long ago. Oh, I didn't realize you had company.
Yeah. Come on. Thelma Thompson, this is J.R. Jones.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Thelma was my mother's closest friend. She practically ran the secretarial service. And as far as I'm concerned, you can keep on running it for as long as you want.
Oh, thank you, dear. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to barge in on anything.
Don't be silly. J.R. is a relative of Mr. Jones. He's also his associate. I've asked them to investigate Mom's death.
Oh, so I understand. Mr. Jones was in the office this afternoon, poking around things. Linda, are you sure you're doing the right thing?
Positive. There have been a lot of strange things going on. Earlier today, 2 men broke into the house. Well, they were searching for something when J.R. and I surprised them.
Oh, no! But you can't possibly stay here while things like that are going on. Why don't you come to my house? Stay with me a few days.
I really couldn't do that.
It's okay. I'll keep an eye on it.
But what about at night? I mean, you shouldn't be alone. Oh, I'm sorry. There I go again, putting my foot in it.
It's okay. I was going to stay on the couch anyway.
Well, I was just thinking about appearances. Linda, look, I've offered to do what I can, but if you would prefer...
Maybe Thelma's right. You've done more than enough already.
All right, if it'll make you feel better.
Look, why don't I toss a few things in a bag and come right back here? That way you wouldn't have to close up anything. It would be no trouble.
Well, if it wouldn't be too much of a bother.
I'll be back in no time.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
It's not that I don't trust you, J.R.
I know. You just don't trust yourself with me around.
Oh, sure, because you're just so irresistible. No, I'm ticklish. Come on. up the guest room. For Thelma.
And nothing's too good for good old Thelma.
I can talk to Mr. Matthews.
Mr. Matthews not seeing anyone.
Tell him I'm the detective on the Margaret Jason case. I think it'd be better if I talk to him than to the newspapers.
Wait right here.
I don't know what to tell you. Mrs. Jason was his personal secretary, but it was so long ago, we lost track of her.
Margaret Jason was receiving these checks for $3,000 a month until the day she died.
It's not possible.
They were all drawn on the Ken Ray Corporation. According to the Commissioner of Corporations, that's a wholly owned Bradley company.
Well, those checks never came to my attention.
They were all signed by the attorney for the corporation, Glenn Ryan. Unfortunately, I was unable to speak with Mr. Ryan.
Yes, poor Glenn. It doesn't seem possible. I never knew much about Glenn Ryan's personal life, so I suppose it's possible that he had been having an affair with Mrs. Jason and using corporate funds to pay her off.
According to the bank records, went on over 19 years. Now, Mr. Bradley was one of the world's shrewdest businessmen. Suppose this fact could have escaped him?
Well, now, Mr. Bradley had many interests.
Isn't it possible these payments were made for Mr. Bradley himself?
That's ridiculous. What for?
Well, maybe he was having an affair with Margaret Jason.
Richard Corwin Bradley did not have casual affairs with secretaries.
I didn't say casual. 19 years, that comes to a lot of money.
Mr. Jones, if Glenn Ryan was dishonest, that's unfortunate. I have nothing more to tell you.
Thank you. I'll find my way out over the drawbridge.
Shall I do something about him?
Oh, he's just guessing.
Sir, I don't think he's just... Mr. Matthews. What's he doing?
I don't know.
I don't like it. He's working for the Jason girl. Suppose he finds the will.
Well, if he does, it'll be his last act on this earth.
Mr. Jones, are you saying that my mother had a secret lover?
All I said was, after the divorce, it's possible that your mother may have fallen in love with another man.
All those years she was lying to me?
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Linda, your mother took a job as a private secretary with Richard Bradley. A year later, she quit. According to the hospital records, she was pregnant. Now, ever since then, the company has been paying all her expenses.
Mr. Jones, are you positive?
The company checks have been coming in as recently as last week.
Do you think the man that was seeing my mother was Richard Bradley?
He was a very sick man. He could have turned to someone he trusted.
Why would he wait 18 years?
Because it's a lie. How can you tell her things like that?
Miss Thompson, somebody broke into this house because they were afraid that she could prove a claim to the Bradley estate. That's the only possible reason.
I worked with Margaret for over 10 years. We had no secrets. And I never once heard her mention the name of Richard Bradley. Linda's had enough trouble. Can't you let her keep some decent memories of her mother?
Mr. Jones, I think it'd be better if you would leave.
Linda, you hired us to help you.
JR, please.
Very well.
Linda, your mother was a wonderful human being.
You mustn't listen to stories like that.
But why would Mr. Jones want to lie to me?
I don't know. Maybe he's after some quick money in some nuisance suit against the Bradley estate. All I know is that I can't bear to hear those terrible things said about your mother.
Oh, Thelma, please, don't get upset.
I can't help it. I'd better go and make some dinner. Oh, Linda, I'm so sorry you had to listen to all that.
Yes.
Everything's working out just fine, Mr. Matthews.
Is the detective gone?
Yes. Now I'll have plenty of time to look for the will.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, I wish I could find someone like that. Friday night, I'm so excited. Look at it.
Is Thompson in?
No, we haven't seen her all day today.
Well, we have to check something in Mrs. Jason's office.
Please, Mr. Jones, I got into such trouble last time.
Oh, it's okay. Barnaby squared everything away with Miss Thompson.
Okay.
Check the tape recorder.
Barnaby, you really think we're going to find a will here?
Margaret was up here typing for 2 hours. If that was Bradley with her, I doubt if he was dictating personal correspondence.
Tape recorder's no good. There's no cassette. Let me check the file.
This thing is too worn to read.
Well, there's nothing in here but some bills, payroll records, and correspondence.
Hey, listen to this. This document supersedes all previous wills. Down here, I leave to my dear friend Margaret Jason and my hitherto unacknowledged daughter.
Linda's Bradley's daughter.
This is a proof. We gotta get that will. Call Linda.
Right. It's busy.
I searched all the rear rooms. There's no trace of the will.
Well, you'll have to go through the house again. I know it has to be there. Is the girl around?
Well, I might have a little time. She's working in the garden.
Mr. Jones was right. I found this when I was replating the glads.
Well, what is it?
Richard Bradley's will. I'll just read you the important part. I, Richard Corwin Bradley, leave to my dear friend Margaret Jason and to my hitherto unacknowledged daughter Linda the bulk of my entire fortune apart from charitable I just can't believe this. My mother never said anything.
She never said anything to me, and we couldn't have been closer. Oh, Linda. I'm so happy for you.
It's crazy. Well, I better phone Mr. Jones and JR right away.
Oh, Linda, don't track that garden dirt all over the house. Go ahead and change. I'll call Mr. Jones.
I really am a mess. Well, tell him to hurry.
Mr. Matthews.
Matthews, the girl has found the will. It was buried in the garden.
I don't get it. First, the line's busy, then there's nobody home, now it's busy again.
Let's get over there.
Where's the girl?
She's in the bedroom.
Thelma, is that Mr. Jones?
Get the door.
Oh, I thought that it was...
Miss Jason, would you give me the will, please?
Thelma, what is this?
Give Mr. Matthews the will.
Miss Jason, we don't want to hurt you.
You were my mother's friend.
I'm sorry, but it won't be convenient for you to be around.
No! Oh, no, sir! No! No!
She left a message with the exchange where there's nobody home? It's the same white van.
We are being followed.
Lose him.
Come on. Get her out.
It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore. It's all over. Come on.
Mr. Jones, he has the will.
I think I better file this.
Linda, it is absolutely beautiful.
If only my mother...
Hey, you sure you're not gonna get lost in all these rooms now, huh?
It is awfully big, isn't it? And it's so formal inside.
Well, just keep in mind that in case you want to make any changes, you'll be able to.
Looks like you have company.
I'm sorry. I wanted to spend the afternoon with you, but the lawyers are here to discuss the probate.
Well, we'll do it another time.
Is that a promise?
Sure.
Okay. Gentlemen, madam, I'm so glad that you could come. I'm Linda Jason Bradley.
Looks like she was born to it.
Isn't that what we just finished proving?
What's the matter, J.R.? Is she suddenly too rich for your blood?
Yep. Plus, of course, Barnaby could give me a raise. What do you say, boss, huh?
Listen, Jedediah, I just don't get too rich for my blood.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars David Huddleston, Wayne Maunder, special guest star Trish Stewart. Tonight's episode, Copycat Killing.
Kitty, you got me in trouble, you know that?
What'd you say?
Come out here a minute, will you? Look what you're doing to me with your good cooking.
Don't you find it, Big Bear? It looks good on you.
You're so sweet, you're so soft, and you're so beautiful.
Come on, Coach. You've got a game, and I've got shopping to do.
All right, buy yourself some pretty things. Have a good time.
I love you. Rolly, listen, you know what the traffic's like down in L.A., so if I'm late, there are a lot of cold cuts in the fridge, okay?
Don't worry. You know me, I'll be filled up with hot dogs and soda pop by the time the game's over anyway.
Well, no, honey, I can dig it. But I still want to know how you got hold of my number. Oh. Now, that ain't being a gentleman, is it? I'm going through a lady's purse when she ain't looking. Listen, you crazy Indian, you shouldn't be calling me here at all. You could have gotten me into a lot of trouble, you know. Today. Now? Oh, Vance, I can't. I have plans. You really know how to get to a lady, don't you? Ooh, you stinker, you. Sure, it's a lot better than a motel room. Where do you have it parked? Yeah, I know the spot, near where the old Woodstock Road ends. Ciao.
Nice spot, isn't it? Probably good for trout. That'd be good for bluegill, too. Maybe big mouth bass.
Hey, look, man. I'm staking this spot out for a girl that'll be here in about a couple of minutes. So if you're gonna do any fishing, how about trying someplace else, okay?
Fishing? No. No fishing. I coach a little kid's baseball team on Saturday morning.
So aren't you gonna be late for the game?
Are you in love with her?
Who?
Oh, this girl you're meeting.
Love? That's one four-letter word, man, I never use. What's it to you, anyway?
Is she in love with you?
Take off, man. Go mind your own business.
This is my business. She's my wife.
What are you trying to pull?
I have to know.
Stay back, man.
Is Kitty in love with you?
Kitty? Her name's Alita. Yeah, man, we're talking about two different gals.
No, we're not.
I'm telling you, her name isn't Kitty, it's Alita. She wouldn't be married to a nice guy like you. She's a real swinger, you know what I mean?
Her a tramp?
Hey, wait a minute, man, I didn't say that.
Hey, wait, don't, man. Take a beautiful thing like her. You take advantage of her. You use her. Kitty's not a tramp.
My brother Vince and I, we were always outsiders. Because our mother was Cheyenne. A full-blooded Cheyenne. And I'm proud of it.
Well, that's something to be proud of. One of the first families of America.
Whoever murdered Vince didn't think so.
That's one of the things that puzzled me. The things that you told me on the phone didn't seem to reconcile with what they printed in the local paper.
Got it all wrapped up very neatly, haven't they?
Alleged psychopathic killer, Arnold Nesson, accused of 5 ritual murders. His last victim, Vince Stahl.
I guess he killed those other people, but he didn't kill Vince.
Why are you so positive?
Because Arnold Nesson and my brother were kids in school together. They were best friends. And until I moved to Los Angeles a few years ago, he was like a second brother to me.
A few years, things happen, people change.
Mr. Jones, I loved my brother very much. He did have his faults, but he was proud, arrogant, thought he was God's gift to women. He made a lot of enemies that way.
Anyone in particular?
I don't know. Vince seemed to have a knack of getting people down on him. Even the fellows out at the construction site.
Where is that?
Over in San Leon, they're building a new shopping center. Please, Mr. Jones. Somebody killed my brother and made it look like another hangman murder. I know, I'm not just imagining it.
Well, Lucy, I told you on the phone I would try to help you, and I will.
Sheriff, got a visitor.
Barnaby, you old son of a gun.
How you been, Rolly?
Fine, just fine. Don't tell me. The fish are biting up in the high Sierras, right?
Well, it's not the High Sierra. It's right here in Culverton, Rolly, that hangman business.
Oh. Well, that's murky waters, Barnaby. I don't think the boy will ever be brought to trial. He's a Bible student. Mild as a mouse when you meet him, but then he decides he's God's avenger and kills 5 people.
You sure, Rolly? 5, not 4?
Now I see what got you into this. Lucy Stahl, right? She's been on my back ever since the arrest.
She has this idea she's not getting a fair shake.
Just another dead engine, right? Lumps her brother in with all the rest. Sure she'd feel that way.
Mr. Jones, the only reason the sheriff didn't tell Lucy everything...
Campbell, I'll take care of this, all right? Barnaby, do you know what this maniac does to his victims?
Yes, he arranges the bodies in a kneeling position with the hands clasped as though in prayer.
Then he puts a hangman's noose around their necks. He became the Almighty's appointed executioner. There are certain details that haven't been reported because I haven't released them. Like, for instance, how he cut a cross on their foreheads. Do you think I should have told the girl that? You think I should let her see the medical examiner's report, let her see the photographs? This is how your brother looked, honey, right after the hangman got through with him.
I understand, but you don't mind if I take a look at the records of all 5 cases?
Of course not. Campbell, give Mr. Jones a copy of anything he wants on the Nesson case.
Yes, sir.
Where are you keeping the suspect?
He's in the hospital now. He was wounded resisting arrest. Barnaby, there's somebody I want you to meet.
Sure.
How about those copies?
Hi, Big Bear.
Barnaby, got a surprise for you. This is Mrs. Roland G. Braden.
Well, now, when did this happen?
About 18 months ago. Kitty came through with one of those traveling musical shows. I made sure she never left. This is one of my dear friends from L.A., Barnaby Jones, my wife, Catherine.
Well, it's a pleasure, Mr. Jones.
Mrs. Braden, pleasure is all mine.
Honey, I have to go to the bank. You need any cash?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Okay. It was nice meeting you, Mr. Jones. I'll see you later.
Now, there is a lovely lady.
Best thing that ever happened to me.
Thank you. Mr. Nesson, may I speak to you? I'm not a policeman or a doctor. I'm trying to help someone that I think you know. Lucy Stahl. Her brother went to school with you. Vince Stahl.
Vince? We were friends. I remember.
That's right, you were friends.
Let the wicked perish at the presence of God.
Is that why you killed Vince, because he was wicked?
I don't know why. But they say I killed him.
They say. Don't you remember?
Yes, yes. I killed him. I remember I killed him. I killed them all.
5, Nesson, or just 4?
I am the instrument of the Lord. The chosen one shall destroy those men which have not the mark of God in their forehead.
Alita? Hey. You sure look different with your hair changed around like that.
Billy, I can't talk to you here. Would you just please go away?
Hey, come on. What is this? I've been looking out every night for you at the roadhouse, hoping that we could...
Billy, please. Just leave me alone now, and I'll explain to you later, okay?
Is it because of what happened to Vince? Huh?
Look, we were pals, you know that. But he's gone. We're still here. You always turn me on, Alita. You know that. How about it? Let's get together, huh?
Okay, I'll come over to the roadhouse, I promise.
How about tomorrow? I get off around noon.
Tomorrow. Now, will you go, please?
Yeah, ma'am.
According to the psychiatrist's report, at the moment of each attack, Nesson imagined he was executing his own father. Seems he held his old man responsible for his mother's early death. I told you it'd be a waste of time.
No, I wouldn't say that. I was surprised to see that he was so small. I bet he doesn't weigh over 130 pounds.
Vince Stahl, 6 feet, weighs 170. I wondered about that, too. I figured that Nesson probably took Stahl by surprise, maybe from behind.
Well, they do say madness gives a man superhuman strength.
Yeah. Well, here are these copies for your files.
Camel,
Yes, sir.
the Nesson file.
Rolly, are you absolutely certain in your mind that somebody else didn't kill Stahl using the hangman's MO?
Barnaby, you've seen the files. You know there are certain details that I didn't release. And there's no one that could know those details except the real hangman or us.
But there are certain inconsistencies in the file. For instance, the rope. Now, in the first 4 murders, the rope used was a fine white nylon.
In Vince Stahl's case, it was hemp, old and worn.
Maybe he just ran out of the nylon.
Campbell, ain't you supposed to be relieving Gorman on that Macaulay Ranch stakeout?
Yes, sir, but not for a half an hour yet.
Well, since you're so all-fired anxious to help, why don't you go now?
Yeah, yes, sir. On my way.
Then there was the murder weapon. In all 4 of the murders, the weapon was either a blunt instrument or a knife.
Vince Stahl was the only one that was manually strangled.
He was the youngest and the strongest. All the rest were in their 50s, about the same age as Nesson's father.
Don't you think I've looked into all these points? Don't you think I've checked them out?
I know you have. I'm just airing out my mind, Rolling. And the more I do, the more it seems like a copycat killing.
Yeah. Listen, I got work to do. Listen, we can talk about it more later at my house, maybe at supper, both of you. Kitty's a great cook.
Sure, that sounds like a fine idea. We'll call you when we get back from San Leon.
San Leon? What are you going way out there for?
Where Vince worked. I promised his sister I'd check this out all the way. Mr. Cranston?
Yeah. What are you selling?
Your foreman says that you knew Vince Stahl about as well as anybody on the job.
We kicked around some. You cops or something?
Private, we're just looking into his death.
What's the look? They got the guy, right? The hangman?
Yeah, well, we're looking into other possibilities.
I understand that Vince was hard to get along with, had a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah. Don't know why. With his looks, he had it made.
Oh, ladies' man, huh?
Yeah. Anybody's lady.
Your lady, maybe? Is that why you and Vince had a fight at that roadhouse near here the night before he died?
Who told you? Oh, the foreman, right? Mr. Big Mouth.
According to the coroner, Vince died about 10 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah? So what?
Well, we were just wondering how long your little go-round with Stahl lasted.
Not until 10 o'clock the next morning. If that's what you're aiming at. Okay?
Oh, here he is now, ma'am. For you, Sheriff, the missus.
Oh, good. Thanks a minute. Hi, hon.
Rolly, Listen, there's a sale at Trent's. You know that new store over in Patterson Springs?
Going shopping again?
Again? Well, my tire was flat the last time, and so I couldn't go. I told you about it, remember?
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean for you not to go. And listen, if you're going to be late, there's some cold cuts left from the other night.
Well, I didn't say I was going to be late. But in case I am, I'll give you a call.
Drive careful, all right?
Okay. I'll see you later.
Did you call the police?
¿Para qué, amigo? I do that every time there is a little fist fight around here. I double my telephone bill.
Well, we're told that Vince and Billy Cranston did quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, but they paid for that. Besides, I needed a few new chairs, and the mirror was cracked anyway.
Do you know the lady they fought over?
Lady? They don't come in this place, my friend.
Mr. DeSantis, we are not the law. So anything you tell us, as far as it goes. But I would like a little cooperation.
Okay. This blonde chica that Vince was seeing, Billy got real mad. Said he saw her first. So Vince worked him up a little bit.
This blonde chica, do you know her name?
Alida.
Alida what?
Hey, don't ask me any last names, man.
Okay, this Alida, what did she look like?
Like a dream. Like a beautiful dream.
Mr. Jones, the sheriff's not in. Something I can do for you?
Well, as a matter of fact, maybe you can. Do you have any information on a young fellow named Cranston, Billy Cranston, working on some shopping center project over at San Leon?
San Leon. That's over 10 miles outside of our jurisdiction. Oh, this may be of interest to you. From the L.A. coroner's office.
When did it arrive?
Yesterday. I guess the sheriff forgot to mention. Our medical examiner wanted another opinion on the wound found in Vince Stahl's forehead.
What wound? I thought he was strangled.
As part of the ritual, the hangman cut the figure of a cross in the foreheads of all his victims. Lacerations on Vince Stahl's forehead, much wider from those found on the previous 4 victims.
What does that add up to?
Well, it seems to indicate that the instrument used on Vince didn't have the clean cutting edge of a knife, same as that used on the other victims.
It could have been etched with a hammer and chisel for all that matters. Nesson did it, you bet.
I wish I were as sure as that.
But it's the hangman's M.O. It all adds up. I mean, the cross on the forehead and the noose around the neck, Vincent's body kneeling, and the pile of stuff in front of him.
What pile of stuff?
Oh, you know, his wallet and keys and money and jewelry, all his personal effects.
What do you mean, like an offering?
Yeah, whatever. You read it all in the case files. The details being withheld from the public.
I don't remember reading anything about personal effects.
I guess the sheriff's still sitting on that one. Nope. Nothing on any Billy Cranston.
Well, how about a call to the sheriff in San Leon? Maybe he's got something on Cranston.
Yeah, could be. But I'll need Sheriff Braden's permission.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
I can't take the chance of us being seen together.
Why? Who are you afraid of?
It's none of your business. I just can't be seen with you, that's all.
Okay. So let's go someplace.
Where?
Cedarland Motel, over by Riverview. I already got us a room. Okay.
Okay. I have a call to make first, though. You go ahead and I'll meet you.
Yeah.
Hi, Gus. It's Mrs. Braden. Is Rolly there? Oh, well, would you tell him I called to say that I'd be late, please? Thank you.
Barnaby.
Rolly. First of all, I want to apologize for bothering you at home, but you could help me with something.
The Cranston kid. Deputy called me on it. I told him to go ahead and call San Leone and see if he had anything on him. You're still looking for a candidate for that copycat killing theory of yours, aren't you? Have a seat. How about a drink?
No, thank you. You know, the thought keeps reoccurring to me that there is a possibility that somebody tried to match up the Stahl killing with the hangman's M.O.
Oh, Billy Cranston?
He knew Stahl's habits and movements. He was strong enough. Might have even had a motive. I understand they had a fight over some girl, a girl named Alida. That name mean anything to you?
Nope. It's Kitty.
That scene of the crime evidence that's being withheld, how many people in your department know all the details?
Oh, besides myself, there's a medical examiner, 2 deputies, Bert Campbell and Gus. Why?
Well, if a case were made against Cranston, I can't figure out how he would have gotten all this information, which you withheld, some of it from me.
Now, you know how it is, Barnaby. You gotta hold something back, else the defense might claim that the evidence has been tainted by showing it to too many outsiders.
Rolly!
Oh, hi, hon.
Oh.
I got it.
What a sale I found.
Mrs. Braden, may I help you?
Mr. Jones, no, I'm going to take these upstairs. Would you excuse me, please?
Well, here's more bargains I can't afford.
I bet husbands have been using that line since the ancient Greeks.
Excuse me. Braden. How'd it happen? About that Cranston kid. Yeah. Right, I'll tell him. Yeah, thanks, Gus. Right. You asked us to check San Leone. Cranston kid had an accident. He's dead.
What kind of an accident?
Well, his motorcycle went off a cliff down by that construction site. It's a rugged area. Lab boys won't touch anything till daylight. Well, it kind of blows that Cranston angle, doesn't it?
Sure looks that way. We could only find that girl that they fought about, Alida.
Well, I mean, even if you did find her, what could she tell you?
Well, I wouldn't know until I asked her a few questions. Well, thank you, Rolly. Good night.
Good night.
Say good night to your lovely wife.
Hi, Betty.
Hi.
Bye, Betty.
Barnaby, you forgot to sign the IRS quarterly report.
Did you come all the way down here to bring me this?
Well, only because I know you'd grouch for a week if you have to pay the penalty on this, and you will have to if it's not postmarked by midnight tonight. Where's JR off to?
Going to a honky-tonk roadhouse to find a girl.
Oh, Alita, the girl you told me about on the phone.
That's right. Since you're here, I might as well put you to work, too.
Well, I haven't had breakfast yet.
Well, you can have breakfast on me. As soon as I take you over to Stalls, you can go through Vince's camper. You got it parked there.
What am I looking for?
Same thing JR is, a lead on Alita.
Sheriff?
Got some more paint flakes.
Off this fender, all right?
Looks to me like that bike may have contacted something up here on the road before it went over the side.
Sure looks like it, doesn't it? Barnaby.
Rolly?
How you been, Clem?
Oh, pretty good. Playing pretty far out of your territory, aren't you, Sheriff?
Well, there's a chance that this Cranston kid could be connected with a case that my department's looking into. I thought I'd give it a look-see.
Well, all I can tell you right now, it appears he might have been forced off the road. Hey, Jerry, let's get a couple of pictures of where it went off over here.
Excuse me. Surely.
Barnaby. She was at the roadhouse yesterday. Just a few minutes, not long after we left. I tried to get some information.
Whoa. Slow it down to a gallop. He's talking about Alita. That's our elusive blonde.
Yeah, well, the owner of the roadhouse, Caesar, was really tight-lipped about it until he found out that Cranston was dead, and then he was really shaken up, and he started to give me all
What about Alita?
Well, she came to the roadhouse to meet Cranston, and they had some words, and he took off on his bike.
With the girl?
No, she stayed by to make a phone call, but the capper is that when he took off, Caesar, who's the owner of the roadhouse, saw a Jeep go after him. A Culver and Sheriff Department Jeep.
Like the same color as Cranston's bike.
Jake, who had this out yesterday afternoon?
Bert Campbell, sir.
Ask him to step out here, will you? Where were you yesterday afternoon, Bert?
You know where I was, where you sent me. I was on stakeout out at Macaulay's place.
Anybody see you there? Talk to anyone?
Of course not. I was on a stakeout. What's this all about?
See if you can check that out, Jedediah.
Ever hear of a gal named Alita, Bert?
Alita?
She hangs out around Taylor's Roadhouse.
You've been out there, haven't you, Bert?
Sure, a few times. But I never heard of any Alita.
You're a ladies' man, aren't you, Bert? That Alita must be something, huh?
Well, Sheriff, I told you I don't know her.
Vince Stahl knew her. Billy Cranston knew her. They're both dead.
So?
So in light of certain information that Mr. Jones has brought me, plus the fact that we found red paint on your hubcap, it just might be the possibility that somebody wanted the both of them dead so that they could have the lady all to themselves.
Are you accusing me?
Right now, I'm just suspending you from duty until we sort things out. So you won't go too far, I'm holding you on suspicion of reckless driving.
Did you earn your breakfast?
Well, you can switch that to lunch. Vince Saul's sister gave me toast and coffee.
What do you got?
Well, I didn't find anything with Alita's name on it or anything like that, but I did find this in a hairbrush in Vince's camper.
Blonde.
As you can get. Platinum.
Now I know we've had so much trouble finding her. This is not real hair.
Nylon from a wig.
When JR calls, tell him to try me at the sheriff's office.
I already told the sheriff I don't know how that paint got on the wheel of my Jeep. I told him.
Yeah. I've been going over this motor pool log. According to this, you drove directly to the scene of the Macaulay stakeout and then drove right back to the station when you were relieved.
That's right. It's all right there. The reading on the mileage speedometer shows that.
Give or take a mile or two. It turns out to be the same distance to the place where Billy Cranston's bike went over the side.
So? It proves nothing.
You're wrong, son. It proves you could be telling the truth. If somebody saw you at the Macaulay stakeout. See, if you'd have gone to both places, you would have added 30 or 40 miles to your speedometer reading.
Thanks, Mr. Jones. Now, if we can only get the sheriff to give me the benefit of the doubt, I'd be okay.
You know, that's something that puzzles me. He could have checked this maintenance record just as easily as I did.
Guess it's just his way of reminding me that he can really lean on me if he has to.
Why? What's he got against you?
Maybe I'm imagining it, but I think he's leery of me because I know how he met his wife.
Well, doesn't everybody? She came through town in a traveling musical show and...
Is that what he told you? Okay, Mr. Jones. Let it go.
This is no time for gallantry, son. Come on, out with it.
Last year, we raided a club over by the stockyards. Arrested about 16 people for pushing dope, prostitution. One of them was a go-go dancer named Kit Jennings.
I see.
I was the only one who saw Rowley sneak her out of that dive. Took her home, saw her and her name was taken off the arrest sheet. A few weeks later...
Kit Jennings became Mrs. Catherine Braden.
Telephone, Mr. Jones.
That's right, Barnaby. He was cutting brush on the slope.
Oh, just a minute, Jedediah. Deputy Willison is here. Why don't you spell it out for him?
Okay. There was a field worker who saw Deputy Campbell in his Jeep in the trees behind the Macaulay Ranch house. Now, he had him in full view on and off for over 3 hours, from noon to close to 3:30.
And Billy Cranston died around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Well, looks like you have grabbed the brass ring, Jedediah. Get the name of that field worker and then get back here.
Right.
Yeah, that's her. That's Alida. But then, you came in here knowing that already. So why ask me?
Knowing something and making yourself believe it, not easy sometimes.
How long have you known?
Long time.
Did you just let me go on?
Well, I was afraid I might lose out in a face-off. I look in the mirror, you know, I see what I am.
Oh, Rolly, don't. Please don't put yourself there. Rolly, I love you. In spite of this craziness in me, I do love you. Just as you are a good and a kind man.
But I'm not exciting enough for you, is that it? Like that half-breed of young bucks down at the construction site?
You know about Vince?
I wasn't spying or anything like that. It's just that I overheard you making that date with him to meet him at the lake.
And then you went to the lake?
It was just eating me up. I had to talk to him. I had to... He as much as called you a tramp.
Oh, my God. You killed him.
I didn't mean to. You should have heard him. You should have seen that smirk on his face.
And Billy Cranston, too.
Yeah, well, I couldn't stop you, so I figured the next best thing was to stop him.
Oh, my God, what have I done?
Oh, no. Not your fault. You can't help being what you are any more than I can help loving you in spite of it.
Oh, I'll never hurt you again, I promise.
Barnaby.
Rolly, what are we going to do? He's not going to stop until he finds out everything.
Now, listen. If needs be, I'll take care of Barnaby. It's just, tell him I'm on my rounds or anything. I'm too tired to Mickey Mouse with him now, all right? Please.
This is Brad.
If you're looking for Rolly, he's not here right now.
It's funny, his car's outside.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, there is. As a leader.
Alita?
Actually, you can help Rolly a great deal more than me.
Sorry, I don't understand. Can't you come back when my husband's here, please?
Why don't you tell him to come out? He could do himself a lot more good by giving a statement for the district attorney now about Billy and Vince on his own.
You don't leave me much choice, old friend.
Too late for that.
No, it's not too late. Now, if we get a little head start, then we can go someplace where they'd never find us.
A couple hours, okay?
And if I don't, then what? You shoot me? I don't think you can.
I'm between a rock and a hard place, Barnaby. Please don't try me.
I don't think it's in you, Rolly. To kill in the heat of passion or jealousy, yes, but in cold blood, I don't think so.
You stay right where you are, Mr. Jones. Now, Bear and I are going to get out of here. And you're going to come with us.
Tell her there's no place to go.
He's right, hon.
No!
Oh!
Operator, this is an emergency.
I guess it's gonna take some getting used to now that Rolly's not around here to bark at me anymore.
Yeah, must be kind of a cold feeling to be giving orders instead of taking them.
Well, whatever else Sheriff Braden was, he was a good teacher.
Good luck, Sheriff.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones, I want to thank you for finding out what really happened to my brother. It must have been difficult for you.
In a way, we're all prisoners of fate. Rolly did what he thought he had to do. So did I.
I also want to apologize for what I said about the people in town being prejudiced.
Lucy's received several job offers from people in town who want her to come back and live here.
Good. Oh, what's it going to be? Big City Lights or Sleepy Hollow?
I'll have to think about that one for a while.
Well, when you decide, let us know so we can stay in touch with you.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Good luck.
Jones, a Quinn Martin production. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera. With guest stars Peter Caulfield, Renee Jarrett, Jerry Douglas, Robert Euro. Special guest star Michael V. Gazzo. Tonight's episode, a simple case of terror.
Figured you're the one with your hands in the till. How'd you pick the lock?
It's a piece of cake. Look, Farinelli's got himself a sweet thing going here. You get what, maybe $250,000 a month coming through in uncut stones? Huh?
Okay, empty your pockets on the crate.
Look, come on, Lee. All I'm doing is skimming a couple of grand a month. Now, I figure I got some bargaining position here, right?
I said empty your pockets. Now move. Nice and easy. And don't turn around. All right, Stevens. Now we're gonna take a little ride to Mr. Farinelli's house. Now move.
Hi.
Hello.
Not finished yet?
Oh, just 5 more minutes. What'd you do today? Did you keep yourself busy?
No. But they say a ship will be unloading end of next week. Maybe I can get a day or two's work then.
Hey, why don't you go pick up some Chinese food at Chang's?
Great idea. I'll meet you at the corner, okay?
Okay.
Come on, Lee. Come on, give me a break. Look, Farinelli doesn't know about this. I mean...
You all right? He hurt you, Lee?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Why was he fighting with you?
Look, it was just an argument, but I'll take care of it. Now, thanks, Tom.
Lee, he's not breathing.
I said I'll take care of it. Now, will you just go?
Lee, there's blood. I didn't want to hurt him.
Will you forget what you saw and go?
I was only trying to help.
You're right. You're right, he's not breathing. He's dead.
Dead? I didn't mean to kill him.
No. Hey, it's not your fault. Yeah, he hit his head. And you were just trying to help me, right? Okay, now I'm not gonna let you down. I'm not gonna let them say you were, some dummy and had a little bit too much muscle and they're gonna throw you in a nut house. Now look, I want you to get out of here now and keep quiet. Now go. Will you just get out of here now? Go on.
Cheggs, you didn't forget, did you?
No, I'm going now.
Tom, is something wrong? Tom, your hands are bleeding. What have you been doing?
I cut myself up. I didn't do anything.
Substantive law defines what is it?
The content of the norms of behavior that are to be legally enforced.
The content of the norms of behavior legally enforced. Okay, adjective law. Oh, boy, the things you gotta memorize to be a lawyer.
Well, if it helps, keep thinking about all those fat fees you're going to be able to charge once you pass the bar.
And the things you'll be able to spend them on. Beautiful girls, expensive yachts, fine cars.
Well, that's the business to be in right there. You open your morning mail and you find money in it.
The letter's unsigned, and there's $195.
Ah, an unsigned letter. Somebody empties their piggy bank to hire a private eye? It's perfectly clear to me, sweetheart. Damsel in distress. It's a silent plea for help.
You know, JR, there is one profession you should stay away from.
What's that?
Well, it's not law.
Dear Mr. Jones, a man named John Stevens has disappeared from his job at Farinelli Freight Company Pier. I hope this money is sufficient to employ you to investigate the matter.
All right, thumbnails get to the sender and I get the job, okay? Okay. Sex of the sender, female, because most desperate females, when they're in trouble, don't know where to lean.
Oh, chauvinist.
Defend yourself, chauvinist.
Okay, piggy bank aspect. $195, not $200. It's a woman who's finding it difficult to make ends meet.
Now, for the don't know where to lean sex.
Know what I mean, sex?
All righty, proficient typist, possibly a secretary. The heading's properly spaced. There are no corrections or misspellings. Obviously not a law student. Let's see, the paper's of good quality. There's a watermark we should be able to trace. I would say odds are 5 to 1. The person is working age. Probably used a company typewriter, not electric, but an old standard. And used company stationery because the heading has been trimmed off.
Mm-hmm, that it has. But the thing is, why would he or she pay for what they can get for nothing by just calling the Police Missing Persons Bureau?
And that looks like our $195 question.
Mr. Farinelli. Now, you wait here.
Look, I'm scared, Lee. What if Mr. Farinelli doesn't give me a job like you said, huh?
Tommy, I said I'll look after you. That'll be okay. Good morning, Mr. Farinelli. Well, I brought him.
Yes, I see. Eddie and me, we were just discussing your problem. Your problem you had with that thief, Stevens, the other night.
Well, as I told Eddie, I tried to bring Stevens here so you could question him, but the big ape just jumped me.
Well, our concern now is that maybe Stevens isn't in it alone, that perhaps he was in it with somebody else who also discovered that we're bringing in the diamonds.
Meaning you made a big mistake not letting me handle Stevens. 5 minutes alone with him, I would have had him coughing up the story of his life.
We don't have to worry about Stevens working with some other people. He was a loner, Mr. Farinelli.
You know it's my nature to worry, Lee. Like that young man, for instance. I worry that you needed his help in disposing of Stevens.
Tom thought I needed his help. He saw the guy jump me, and he just came barging in.
Oh, that's why you're setting him up with a job on a pier. Because he's a good Samaritan.
I want him on the pier so I can keep him close.
Because you and Tom were friends when you were boys. And that's a very good reason to want to protect the young man. But it's no way to conduct a business.
Okay, but having some insurance is. I mean, Tom thinks he killed Stevens. Now, if it ever comes down to it, he takes the rap, we're all off the hook.
All right. We'll see. Young man! Tom, I've seen so little of you since Peggy came to work for me in the office.
Yeah, well, I...
Now, you'll both be working for me. Now, I hope that pleases you.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it sure does. Hey, I really want to thank you, Mr.
Barnaby.
Thank you, Tom. Look, you can wait outside for Lee, huh?
Yeah, I'll wait for you outside. Thank you, sir.
Oh, boy, this guy's really lost his marbles.
No, he's not dumb. He just can't remember well, that's all.
It's an accident. That Vietnam War, his wife Peggy tells me.
Yeah, it was a concussion. A mine went off under his Jeep.
Well, we must all do what we can do to protect these young men. Now, thank you, Lee.
Yes, sir.
Eddie, perhaps you could also be of some help down at the pier for the next few days.
Keeping an eye on who?
Whoever.
There are always a zillion forms to fill out.
Hey, let's celebrate tonight, huh? Steak and champagne.
How about if we wait until you get your first paycheck?
Okay.
You know, Lee got you this job pretty sudden-like.
Well, he's my best friend, that's why.
Well, I just meant that you've asked him before to give you steady work. Did you do something to make him change his mind?
No. Of course not.
Just finish filling out these forms, okay?
Okay.
May I help you?
Yes, my name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking for a man named John Stevens. I understand he's an employee here.
Well, yes, he is an employee, but he hasn't been to work since last Thursday.
No word from him at all?
No, he didn't phone in. He started working for us 6 months ago. And before that, he was a merchant marine.
Any family?
No, he didn't list any. And here's the address he gave us, 220 14th Avenue.
Thank you very much,
Mrs. Landry.
Mrs. Landry. Nobody made any attempt to find out why he didn't come to work?
No, it's really not unusual for a warehouse workman, especially one who's single, just to decide not to come to work for a while.
I admire the way you contain your curiosity. You didn't ask me why I wanted to find him at all.
Well, I figured a private investigator likes to keep things private.
Thank you.
Look, Tommy, there could be 16 reasons why somebody's trying to find out about Stevens. I mean, he could have run out on his old lady. He could have ripped someone off, and they're trying to pay him back.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Now, that's just the point. You only have to think about one thing. Nobody, absolutely nobody's going to believe your word that it was an accident that night.
They might believe your word if you told them everything that happened, you know?
If they know that we're best of friends, they'll think I'm lying. Will you just trust me? I mean, really trust me.
Sure.
All right, now go on. Go back to work and finish those forms.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
You haven't seen him since Thursday morning.
Thursday, yeah, that's the day he was going out to work, and I says, hey, Mr. Stevens, how about the rent? He says, Cooley dropped dead. Then he smiles and blows.
Mr. Cooley, you seem to know Mr. Stevens fairly well. Did he have friends who used to drop in?
Oh, he had friends, all right, that would drop in. You know, the kind of friends that leave him limping and promising even worse if he doesn't pay up.
Loan sharks.
Yeah.
Was he in debt to them a lot?
Well, now, this clown had bet on anything. If he was in the chips at Top City, it didn't make any difference. But you know what? When he hit, he would hit big.
Do you mind if we take a little look around?
No, go ahead. You ain't gonna find nothing of value in here, but be my guest.
You know, Jedediah, from the beginning it puzzled me. A man with no family, apparently no friends. Why would somebody express concern when he's only been missing a few days?
Yeah, especially $195 worth of concern.
Whoever it was that wrote the note used the word disappearance. That's the kind of word you use when you don't expect a man to be found.
Pawn tickets.
3 of them, covering a period of 4 months.
Well, it's a consistent profile on Stevens.
But if he hit it big every now and then, I can't understand why he didn't redeem these older ones.
Tom, we've got to be honest with each other.
Well, how do you mean?
Look, a lot of things that happen to you aren't intentional, I know, like the fights that you sometimes get into.
They're not my fault, Peg.
I know.
I don't like to be made a fool of.
Sweetheart, I know. But last Thursday, you were waiting for me, and you'd said that you'd cut your hands.
Yeah, but it wasn't much of a cut. Look, it's healed
Tom,
already.
please. I want to know why. Tom, it was the very next day that Lee asked Mr. Farinelli to hire you.
What difference does it make what day it was? Hey, I almost forgot. I got you a little present.
Tom, I've told you not to buy me presents we can't afford.
No, these were a bargain. Look, they were only $30. I borrowed it from Lee.
These cost $30.
They're worth a lot more. Maybe a couple hundred.
Tom, they're worth $2, if that.
$2, huh? You mean I was cheated?
Oh, Tom, I've told you not to buy me things.
These weren't worth $30.
Well, everything is worth exactly what you can get, right?
I want my money back.
Well, you beat it. Well, you be getting something you're not looking for.
I want my...
Come on. Should have bought your hair.
No! Stop it. Tom, stop. Come on. Come on. Stop it.
Cheat me!
Tom, come on.
He belongs in a booby hatch.
He cheated me!
Tom, you could have hurt that man.
But he's the one.
I don't care what he was. Tom, you're too strong to fight with other people. And fighting with this, you want to kill somebody.
Right, he's not breathing. He's dead.
Tom? Tom, did you hear me?
I gotta go back to work.
details on uncut diamonds.
I'd lend him about 40% of Mark.
Do you have a question where Stevens was getting these?
Oh, I kidded him about it one time. If he had a rich uncle in South Africa, you know.
Mr. Birch, if you'd had a chance to buy these diamonds, would you have?
Well, in fact, I offered to buy him for more than loan value. He turned me down.
Now, if you had acquired them, what would have been the next step in their disposition?
Well, I'd put him through the Diamond Mart. Go through a broker.
I understand the Diamond Mart is pretty well regulated. Wouldn't there have been some question as to their source?
Oh, create plenty of interest. You know, where rough stones are coming from. Oh, yeah.
But used as collateral in your pawn shop, they would have remained in your vault. Wherever the uncut diamonds came from, he was afraid to peddle them in the open market for fear that they'd be traced back to him. I think we ought to check a little deeper into Stevens' past, ships he worked on.
Incidentally, a list from the paper company came in. Farinelli Freight is listed as one of their customers with that kind of watermark on their stationery.
It seems that all roads still lead to Farinelli's place.
Smuggling operation?
If it is, it's going to be pretty hard to get any information on Stevens' whereabouts.
Hey, look, why don't I get a job on the pier, ask around, look around, and see if I can pick something up?
Like a couple of bog steers?
Or worse, some of those waterfront people play pretty rough.
Look, it can't be any worse in my neighborhood back in Chicago.
Get me Lloyd Sweeney, Dock Workers Local 81. He owes me a favor.
Hiya, Mr. Farinelli.
Eddie! Finally! I'll be in a warehouse.
Just fill this out, thank you.
I'm sorry, I messed up my application. I made a mistake.
I'll head up another for you.
Do you have any idea when I'll be able to start working?
Not until tomorrow. If you call me after 5, I'll tell you what gang.
Thank you.
Yes, sir?
Did you know about this Jones? This Barnaby Jones, investigator who has been looking for John Stevens?
Yeah, there's been some talk about him.
Not to me. Only now do my people say he's been asking around about what ship Stevens worked on. How come it takes until now for me to find this out?
I mean, what's a sweat? I figured he worked for a bill collector, or maybe even the Sharks.
Or maybe those people in Amsterdam who are looking to get the stones back.
Yeah, that's a good possibility. So maybe it is. I mean, what's Jones going to find out? I mean, there's just the three of us.
Tom Landry makes it 4. And I want it should go back to 3.
Oh, Mr. Farinelli, I mean, Tom doesn't know anything about our business.
He knows about Stevens. And if this Jones, he should also find out. Yeah, maybe he'll start to put 2 and 2 together.
I mean, Tom won't talk. I mean, for crying out loud, he thinks he killed him.
Then he should be punished, like all murderers. Eddie, you'll take measures.
Hey, Mr. Farinelli, now, come on, please. I mean, I've known him since we're kids.
So, you will not be asked to do anything beyond making certain that Tom is here for overtime work tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie, I've been looking for you. Listen, I'm sorry about what happened the other day, you know, losing my temper like that. I didn't... Hey, come on.
Go on, get the barrel.
I'm not even going to work this morning. I'm so worried about Tom. He's never stayed out all night before. If you see him, let me know, okay?
Mrs. Landry? Could we have a little talk?
Sure, what can I do for you?
This letter that I got asking me to look for John Stevens was written on the same typewriter as an employment application that got into my hands. Your typewriter.
I haven't been too clever about all this, have I? When we got home that night, Tom hid the wallet in his closet. Do you know, I don't think he remembers that he did that.
Memory's that bad.
We got married right after we graduated from high school. He came back from the war. He barely remembered who I was. Slowly, things are beginning to get better, but it's going to be a long time before his memory is anywhere close to being normal.
Are there children?
No. Tom's about all I can handle. But if he's killed somebody, then he's got to be put away.
You feel that whatever it was that happened that night, the foreman, Lee Wallace, was involved?
Well, the way Lee's been going out of his way recently for Tom, there's just got to be something going on between them.
Well, we'll see what your husband has to say. Can you think of any place he may have stayed overnight?
I've been racking my brain, no.
Why did you come to me instead of the police?
I've asked myself that question. I come up with a pretty ugly answer. Did I hire you in secrecy, hoping that you'd find Tom guilty of something and that he'd be put away and I'd be relieved of all this? That's a pretty awful thing for a loving wife to say. And I do love him. That's the hardest part.
I've been waiting for you. Where you been all night? I got scared. I stayed in the scrap yard. Eddie tried to kill me. I didn't do anything.
All right. Now listen to me. Did you talk to anyone?
No, I tried to tell him I was sorry, but he...
Well, you forget about that. Now listen carefully. I want you to find some place to hide. And then I want you to call me. Call me at 1 o'clock. And Tom, don't talk to anyone.
Don't talk to anyone.
That's right. Don't talk to anyone. Yeah. Now go on. Go on, find a place and stay put. Now, Tom, you remember, you call me 1 o'clock. Yeah, Mr. Farinelli, please. When did he say he'll be back? All right, look, have him call Lee Wallace down at the warehouse as soon as he gets back. Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Wallace, my name is Jones. As you probably know, I'm investigating the disappearance of John Stevens.
Disappearance? He was an itinerant dock worker. I mean, they're here today, gone tomorrow.
Well, Mr. Stevens had worked here for 6 months. That's hardly here today and go tomorrow.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Stevens worked on Thursday night. Did you see him leave that night?
Yes. Yes, I'm sure I did. Well, look, Mr. Jones, I've got a shipment to get out, so you'll have to excuse me. I've got to get back to work. what are you doing over there? Hey, I said, what are you doing over here?
It's part of the overland shipment.
Overland shipment?
Yeah.
The overland shipment is in the zebra section.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, it's my first day. I made a mistake.
Now, make sure it doesn't happen again, or it'll be your last.
Tom, where have you been?
I sneaked in the back way so nobody would see me.
Why didn't you come home last night?
I got cold, sleeping in Mullen's scrapyard.
Why did you run away from the warehouse after the accident?
I had to think about people believing me that it was an accident.
You tried to tell me there's reason to believe it wasn't an accident?
I don't know. I gotta talk to Lee.
Lee again? What are you two involved with?
Nothing. It's Stephen's wallet.
Tom, I hired a private investigator. A man named Jones. He was just here. I hired him to find out what happened to John Stevens.
You would do that to me?
Tom, we've got to talk about this.
Do you want them to catch me? Send me away? Is that what you want?
Please, all
Do you
gotta
want
do is
that?
Tell them the truth.
The truth is, I killed Stevens. His body's in the bay. And like last night, it was an accident.
How did it happen?
He was fighting with Lee Stevens. I don't know. I yanked him off. I threw him. He hit his head, I guess.
Lee was there. He's a witness to it being an accident. What are you so afraid of?
With this Jones fella around, the cops are gonna be here.
Tom, if you run, you're just gonna look more guilty. Tom, please, you've got to trust me.
Trust you? After what you've done to me?
Thank you, Lieutenant. As soon as I sort something out with one of my clients, I'll get back to you. I may have something helpful.
Thank you very much.
The police just fished John Stevens' body out of the bay. Cause of death was a knife wound.
Oh, no. After hearing all about Tom and Peggy Landry and their problems, I was rather hoping for a happy ending.
Could you give me a rundown on your phone calls?
Well, on that info JR phoned in about the mysterious crates in Farinelli's warehouse. Helm Unlimited is a novelty company in Amsterdam, but the parent company is an outfit in Johannesburg known to be a big speculator in uncut gems.
That's very interesting.
Most interesting, the parent company reported a theft of $4 million in uncut diamonds about 18 months ago. They've already collected on the insurance.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Landry.
Oh, yes, please.
Come in, Miss Landry. My daughter-in-law, Betty Jones.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
Mr. Jones, Tom came home about an hour ago. He got really upset when I told him about you, and he told me that he had killed John Stevens.
Did he say why?
He said it was an accident, that he must have struck his head.
John Stevens died of something more than a blow on the head. The police just fished him out of the bay. Cause of death was a knife wound.
Tom didn't say anything about a knife. He was just helping Lee Wallace in a fight, and he just pushed Stevens.
I told you Tom's not done. Man, what do you expect him to do? Just stand there and let Eddie kill him?
The big mistake was when I let you talk me into giving him a job. Before that, it could have been handled without calling attention to this place of business.
I tell you, I could have handled Tom. He does what I say.
He does what you say. You say call at 1 o'clock. Do you hear the phone ringing?
He'll call. He'll call.
No mistake this time, Lee. Look, we'll have rumors that friends of Eddie, they wanted to even matters. You understand, this must be done. See, when a thing is necessary, all quibbling ends.
Okay. Okay, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, hello? Yeah, it's me, Lee. He said to call you.
Yeah, where are you, Tommy?
I'm at the old amusement park.
Okay, the old amusement park. All right, now look, I want you to wait for me at the park. I've got something very important to tell you. Right? Right, kid.
Barnaby Jones' office. May I help you?
Betty, hi, is Barnaby there?
Oh, no, JR. He's driving Mrs. Landry home.
Well, I just found out that her husband Tom is at the old amusement pier. I don't know what's going on, but Lee Wallace is on his way over there to meet him.
I'll try and contact him at the Landry home.
Okay, tell him that I'm on my way to the pier. Goodbye.
Hold on, Peggy. Come on. Hold on.
Oh, Tom, it's wonderful.
Having fun?
Oh, yes.
I did it! I did it!
You won the Cupid doll. Thank you, Tom. I'll treasure it always.
Don't be afraid. Hold on.
Oh, we're so high. Hold me tight.
Scared?
I'll show you who's scared. Come on again.
Come on, let's do it. Come on.
Oh, that almost took my breath away. Oh, Tom, I love you so much.
And I love you, Peg. Forever. Forever.
Hey, it's like you were asleep on your feet, Tommy.
It was so real. Peggy was with me. We were going on the rides.
Yeah. Yeah, we had some good times this old park.
But Lee, I remembered that night. It's all so clear. The Cupid doll I won for Peggy. Lee, I'm remembering a night that happened years ago.
So you remembered. Come on, big deal.
Lee, it's never happened like that before. Everything before was always so vague, fuzzy, you know, like seeing things through a dark curtain.
Hey,
It's the first
Tom, listen to me. I gotta explain something to you. You see, me and Mr. Farinelli, well, he's been using a warehouse to bring stuff in from out of the country. Uncut diamonds.
You mean he's smuggling diamonds past customs?
Yeah, more or less. It's so complicated, I can't explain it. It's just millions of dollars involved, and, oh, somebody already collected insurance on it, and...
You shouldn't be mixed up in something like this.
Yeah, tell me. You know, sometimes you get one foot in quicksand, and the other one just follows, you know?
What's that for, huh?
See, it was me that killed Stevens, not you. Yeah, I knifed him before you even touched him. You just got yourself involved in the middle of everything, Tommy.
So you gotta kill me.
Tommy, I ain't got any choice, Tom. I ain't no choice.
Wallace!
You wait here, Mrs. Landry.
police are at the warehouse with search warrants. They're questioning Farinelli. You know what that means? Can we talk?
You animal. You're nothing but an animal. Tom!
Tom! Don't do it!
He's crazy. He's gonna pull that trigger. Just like you did. You wanted me dead.
Tom, think.
That's what I'm doing. I'm thinking about what he did to me. My best friend.
Think about what you're doing. That's it. Think it through. What you are doing. Think of Peggy. Think. How bad is it?
I'll be all right.
Call an ambulance.
I even remember buying you the ring that day, you know? And it was after I won you that Cupid doll and we were walking to the beach that you said yes. Do you remember?
Oh, I remember. I'll be back in a minute, okay?
Yes, sure.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. You know, he remembers the day we got engaged. It's a little thing, but it's remarkable.
Good. I have something for you. $195 exactly.
Oh, no, Mr. Jones.
Yes, you see, there is an insurance company involved, and they tell me that they're delighted to pick up my expenses in exchange for finding the stones.
Thank you.
Barnaby, is it really true about the insurance company picking up the tab?
Sure, as soon as I have a little talk with him.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather. Mark Shera. With guest stars Lynn Marta, Robert Hogan, Lynette Metty, Alex Henteloff, Paul Mantee. Tonight's episode, The Marathon Murders.
everyone, open your eyes. Lorraine, what are you feeling?
I think you're all very cruel. Playing very cruel games. You made Mary cry.
That isn't so. Can't you see, Lorraine? Ever since Charlie died, I never thought I'd be able to reach out to another human being. You know why you can't see it? You're uptight. You're afraid to have a man touch you.
Lorraine?
I'm exhausted with all this.
Well, that's the whole point. Doc keeps the therapy going around the clock all weekend long. So we're too tired to keep our defenses up.
You know, Ruth would never let me hug her. She always kind of wriggled away as though she had something more important to do.
That's a cop-out, Ken. I mean, we've all heard about your wife and her lover ad infinitum. Why don't you just get off the dime?
You mean get a divorce? That's what you're talking about. That's what I'd be worth, a dime. Now, she gets half of everything, right? Okay? House, it's already in her name. Car, that's hers, too. Now, I am left living on a lousy boat. And I probably have to sell that to pay the lawyers.
What about love, Ken? Oh, isn't there any love left?
Hey, lady, don't ask me the tough ones. That's why I'm here. Trying to get a handle. You know? And sometimes, when I think about her and that guy, my house, my bed, I want to kill her.
That's a terrible thing to say, Ken. You don't mean that.
No, let him talk. Let him get it out. Go on, Ken. You can do that here without being ashamed of how you feel. That's why we're here. What's the matter?
It's my heart. Again?
Oh, for Pete's sake, Lorraine. You spent practically your entire adult life taking electrocardiograms. There's nothing wrong with your heart.
Oh, you're just like my mother and everybody else. Nobody believes my problem is physical. My medicine is at home. I need it.
Hypochondriacs.
Lorraine, your leaving is against all the rules of the marathon.
It's just a 2-hour drive. I'll be back in the morning.
All right. All right, everybody up. We'll try a new game. Let's make a circle.
I'm just getting into the tub, Wally. Oh, but if you hurry over, you'll have time to make yourself a before-dinner drink or scrub my back, whichever turns you on.
Ruth, baby, you sure give a fella some difficult choices to make.
So far, you've been making all the right ones, darling. Soon.
Bye, baby.
Who the hell are you?
He deserves a lot better than you.
take messages, huh? I'll be staying in the boat at the marina if anybody needs me.
Okay.
Mr. Scanlon? Barnaby, Jones.
Oh, yeah, the investigator about Ruth's policy, huh?
This is my associate, Jedediah Jones.
Sorry to hear about your wife.
Thank you. Look, when that girl from California Meridian called to say you'd be stopping by, I told her I already gave a full statement to the police yesterday.
Yeah, I know. We picked up a copy on our way over.
Well, it's all there. There isn't much more I can tell you.
Just a couple of things I'd like to clear up in my mind. You told the investigating officer that you were away Saturday night when your wife's accident occurred? The marathon group therapy weekend?
Dr. Ryan had a bunch of us up to the lodge at Lake Crystal. Yeah, that's right.
Dr. Ryan?
Eric Ryan. He's a psychologist.
And you didn't leave the group and return to town until yesterday, which was Sunday afternoon.
Nobody knew how to get in touch with me until somebody got a hold of my secretary. Sunday morning, I came back immediately.
This Wallace Brooks who found your wife's body, is he a friend of the family?
No, he's Ruth's friend. You see, Ruth and I were separated.
I see. Did you know that you're still the beneficiary of your wife's policy?
Yes. Look, it was a trial separation, and we hadn't gotten around to changing policies, Will. Is something wrong?
Are you aware, Mr. Scanlon, that your wife's policy carried a double indemnity clause in the event of accidental death?
Yes, I am. I guess I just hadn't given it much thought.
Well, insurance companies are kind of, picky about $200,000.
Yeah, I can understand that. Look, I was due at my lawyer's office 10 minutes ago.
I'm sorry, we didn't mean to keep you. You mind if we take a look around?
Not at all.
You see, Mr. Jones, ordinarily, it's hard to slip on one of these mats. Except Mrs. Scanlon used so much of that bubble bath powder, it made it slippery. I warned her if she used too much of that powder, she was going to break her. I warned her.
Do you mind if I see for myself?
What do you mean?
Pour a little of powder in there. Let me see how slippery it gets.
Where is it? It's not here. The bottle's gone. She always kept it right there on the edge of the tub.
Did you clean up in here after the body was removed?
Oh, no. I couldn't bring myself to touch anything. Gives me the creeps being here even now.
Well, there's no bath towels in here either, but the police didn't take anything.
Funny. I put up a fresh towel for the missus right before I left for the night.
There's nothing in here.
What is it?
It's like small pieces of broken glass.
Perfume?
Not good enough for perfume.
Oh, it's the bubble bath powder. The bottle must have gotten broken.
That might explain the missing towel.
Yeah, she must have used it to clean up the mess.
But where can it all be? I emptied the trash, Mr. Jones, and I didn't find any towel or powder or broken bottle.
Lady dies in a bubble bath. No towel. No bubble bath powder.
Bubble powder? What do I know about junk like that? Look, man, as soon as I got there, I found Ruth. I found her in the tub. I called the police. I didn't see a broken bottle. I didn't see a towel. I didn't see anything.
Hardly seems likely that Mrs. Scanlon would get out of her bath, leave the house to get rid of the mess, and then get back in the tub now, does it?
What difference does it make? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're saying that someone else was there? That maybe it wasn't an accident?
Possible.
What do you mean, a burglar? Someone like that?
Well, the maid said she locked up before she left for the night. Police didn't find any signs of burglar, no valuables missing.
Then who?
Maybe somebody got in the same way you did with the key.
Whatever you guys are thinking. I loved her.
Relax, relax.
We're just touching all the bases.
All right, then go stick your spikes into that crumb husband of hers.
The problem is that Ken Scanlon was 100 miles away at the time of his wife's death.
Sure he was. With that girlfriend of his. Probably figuring how to shaft Ruth into making all the house payments and everything else. Well, they got it all now.
He has a girlfriend.
Who would that be?
She was supposed to have been a friend of Ruth's. Some friend. Ken and Ruth had this big fight, and the way that gal acted, it was easy to see whose side she was on.
Remember her name?
He ran into that one time, I don't know, Cindy, Sandy, Sally, that's it. Sally something or other.
Ken?
Hi, Sal.
I tried reaching you at the house. Then Maud told me. Oh, Ken, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Thanks, Sally.
I know how you must feel.
Do you? I mean, well, you knew us almost better than anyone.
Ken, accidents happen.
I used to think it. I even said it once. But I really didn't want her dead, Sally. Not really.
I know that. Ken, don't dwell on the guilt. There's no way you can blame yourself for what happened. Hey, look, I dropped my sketches off at the agency, and I don't have another appointment till 4, so if you're up to having lunch...
Not today, Sally.
Don't shut me out. You need to be around friends who love you.
I know, and I appreciate it. Maybe in a few days.
Okay. Don't try to get through this alone. Call me. She's pretty, Ken. Was that Sally, the girl you mentioned in group?
Lorraine, what are you doing here?
Somebody has to clean up after you. That was Sally, wasn't it?
Yes. Now, look, I appreciate you wanting to help. But like I told you on the phone last night when you called,
Oh, the police were there. I know that, well, that you couldn't really be yourself.
Lorraine, look, what happened between us last week?
Kenneth, it was beautiful. I had to bite my tongue to keep from telling everybody at the marathon weekend about it. I'd always dreamed it would happen. 2 people finding each other. And until I ran into you at the Red Sail last week, I'd almost given up.
Well, we were both a little high, and I was at loose ends and lonely, and I just had another argument with Ruth.
There's something I didn't tell you. It was the first time for me, Kenneth. I'd never been with a man before that night. And it was like being born again.
Lorraine, what I'm trying to say is, last week was last week.
Don't make me angry, Kenneth. If there's one thing I hate, it's gratuitous cruelty.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm tired. Nothing's in focus.
Of course you are. And I really don't know why you're going on this way. You wanted to be free, didn't you?
What kind of thing is that to say?
Well, you said it yourself. At every group session, you complained about what a divorce from Ruth would cost, and now you don't have to worry about it anymore.
That was just an exercise in working out your feelings. That doesn't mean I go out and kill her.
I know. You're really a very fine person, you know that? And if Ruth hadn't drowned, you would have gone on the way you were, suffering.
Drowned? Where'd you get that?
Well, she died in her bath, didn't she?
Yes, but only the police and Maud know it was from drowning and not from hitting her head when she fell.
I guess I just assumed it. Look, I know you have a lot of loose ends to pull together, so I'll call you tomorrow. Kenneth, isn't it wonderful to know we're going to be so happy together?
And this is Sunday afternoon, I believe, just before Ken got word of his wife's accident. Excuse me, that's my next patient. I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, I can't talk to you anymore.
All right, doctor, you've been a great help.
Ken, this isn't your time, is it?
I have to talk to you, Doctor.
He asked if he could have Mary Garrett's cancellation. I thought it would be all right.
Yes, of course. Come on in.
Oh, Mr. Scanlon, I'm glad I ran into you.
What are you doing here, Mr. Jones? Checking up on me?
It's all part of the job. Apparently, Jedediah missed you at the marina.
What was he gonna do, give me a lie detector test?
No, but there are a couple of questions that popped up that require answering.
Like what?
Well, for one, apparently there was someone in your wife's house between the time the maid left and the time that Wally Brooks found her body.
What's that gonna give you? Could have been one of her friends dropping by.
Sally, maybe?
Sally Delphine?
Delphine. It's your last name. It's the reason I sent Jedediah to find you. And her address.
322 Valero Village Road. But I don't think it could have been Sally. She and Ruth were on the outs.
Well, never can tell about friends. Thank you.
Ken, the hour's almost up, and all you've done is skirt around the edges. Now, what's really on your mind?
Hypothetical situation. Guy bumped into a girl down at one of those swinging bars, like the Red Sail at the marina.
Stranger?
Well, not exactly. A few drinks, some small talk, and it's off on a midnight cruise.
Just a cruise?
Well, let's say the guy is not exactly a monk.
Then call it what it is.
Okay, casual affair, but turned out to be not so casual for the girl. And she made a big thing out of it, like Romeo and Juliet stuff.
It happens. Someone lonely, desperate, fantasizes more out of a situation than there really is.
This guy could handle that. But say he's been mouthing off. He's angry. He wishes something could be done to get a burden off his back. It's crazy.
Go on, finish your thought.
Well, you know how some alley cats are sometimes? I mean, you put a bowl of milk out for them and they kill a bird for you. They drop it at your feet to show gratitude or something. Could she do that? Take a dumb wish you might have made in a moment of self-pity and then go out and commit?
Who's the girl?
My mind's mush. I may just be imagining this.
Ken, is this something the police should know about?
I can't say just yet. Let me get my head together first, huh?
Seen it in the movies, and I read it in mystery books, but I never honestly thought a detective would have any reason to ask me where I was on some night or other.
The night was Saturday, to be exact, between 7 and 8. It could be a big help.
But do you really think you can make anything out of a towel and a bottle of bubble bath powder being missing?
Wouldn't be able to tell you until I find out who took the item from Mrs. Scanlon's bathroom.
Well, it certainly wasn't me. I spent the evening at home going over a program for a fashion show I'd organized for Sunday morning.
Well, didn't you talk to someone during that time? Did a neighbor drop in or something?
Mr. Jones, I don't think this is funny anymore.
It never was funny, since we're dealing with the possibility of murder.
I spoke to no one. I saw no one. Is that all?
Well, there's one other thing that I'm curious about. I understand that you and Mrs. Scanlon had a fight recently. You want to talk a little about that?
How did you know? Oh, yes, I remember. Ruth's boyfriend was there.
I understand what you fought about was Mrs. Scanlon's husband.
Yes. But it wasn't the way Wally Brooks probably made it sound. I felt Ruth was being unreasonable about Ken, bleeding him the way she was. And I didn't mind saying so.
Isn't that a little chancy, friend stepping in between a feuding husband and wife? Or was your stake a little more personal?
I guess it does show, doesn't it, Mr. Jones?
You were in love with Ken?
Until the last few days, I didn't realize how much. Trouble is, he's not interested in me that way.
Another woman?
Oh, no. At least I don't think so.
What I'm saying is true, Dr. Ryan. I'm cured, so I don't need to come and see you anymore.
In just 7 or 8 short weeks.
I thought you'd be pleased.
Well, tell me, how did this cure come about?
I found someone. A wonderful man, and we've fallen in love.
Congratulations. Who's the lucky fella? Someone I know?
Oh, no. If I tell you, you'll spoil it. Just like my mother always does. Every time I like someone, she tries to frighten me. She tells me how hateful men are.
That's one of the problems I want to help you work through here.
I don't have any problems anymore. And neither does he. You see, it's like we've solved each other's problems.
Sounds so simple.
It was. We made each other's dreams come true.
How?
It was terribly romantic. The moonlight on the water, the boat gently rocking. He taught me the real meaning of love, and in return, I released him of a terrible burden.
What sort of burden?
I really only came by to tell you I was leaving to thank you, Dr. Ryan, even though you've been rather cruel sometimes.
That's it. You two just sail off on that boat into the sunset.
I imagine after we're married, we'll settle down in a cottage somewhere, maybe in the hills, and raise children. Bye.
Lorraine, the red sail turned out to be a lucky spot for you, didn't it?
Red sail. I didn't mention red sail.
You did at other times. That was the bar you occasionally frequented down by the marina. Oh, marina, boats. I just guessed at it.
Huh.
Barnaby Jones Investigations, may I help you?
Yeah, this is Dr. Eric Ryan. I'd like to speak with Mr. Jones.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Ryan. He's not in at the moment. I do expect him in the next 15, 20 minutes.
Fine, that'll take me about that long to get there. What is your address?
I just can't believe anybody would intentionally harm the doctor. Everyone admired him so.
You say you usually left around 6 o'clock. Was he all right then?
Was there anything on his mind that might have been worrying?
No. He was able to get tickets to the Philharmonic concert last night. He was in a great mood.
He made an entry in the appointment book. The effect that he was just finishing up with his last patient, Mr. Jenner, about the time you left?
At 6 o'clock, yes.
Well, Dr. Ryan was hit around 7. Now, that doesn't suggest somebody rushing home to get dressed for a concert, does it?
Oh, he had to wait for another patient. Well, she only wanted a few minutes of his time, so I didn't mark it for billing.
Who was it?
Lorraine Rivers. She's one of his group therapy patients.
Is she in this picture?
Yes, that's Lorraine.
Well, sounds like somebody we should definitely talk to, Barnaby.
Very comforting having you for an associate, Jedediah. You take all the heavy decisions off my shoulders. What is the young lady's address?
I'll get it for you.
Hello, darling. How do you like your eggs? Over easy or well done?
You said you were going to call first, Lorraine.
Did, but you've been out. You hungry? I bought lots of yummy things.
Do you know about this?
Yes. Isn't it terrible? Life is so unpredictable. That's why we have to make the most of it. Let's see, did I leave anything out? Coffee, tea? For me.
The night Ruth died, you left that marathon late that afternoon with that phony heart attack.
Phony! Kenneth, you're the last person I'd expect to hear that from.
You get a lot of sympathy mileage out of that imaginary heart condition, don't you? And it also turned out to be convenient. It got you to Ruth's place without anyone being the wiser.
I went home for my medicine. For these. Look.
There's a detective named Jones. He thinks that somebody was in that house before Wally Brooks found the body. It was you, wasn't it? Using the keys you must have taken from my jacket. That's why I couldn't find them.
Why are you saying these things to me? Don't you remember? You found your keys under your car seat where you dropped them.
That's exactly where I found them. Where you dropped them after you came back from killing Ruth.
Well, I'm starved, even if you're not. What right have you to be so outraged? You wanted her dead, didn't you? You wanted to be free.
Not that way.
Don't you see, Kenneth? I did it for us. We can be married now.
At first, I couldn't even make myself believe it. I even asked Dr. Ryan if such a thing was possible.
Well, that's why he asked me all those questions.
You saw Ryan after I did?
You shouldn't have done it, Kenneth. If I hadn't have stopped him, he would have gone to that detective and told him everything.
Ryan. It was you.
He would have ruined our one big chance for happiness. What are you doing?
Operator, give me the police.
Don't do that! They'll put us away for the rest of our lives!
Mean us.
I did it for you, because you wanted it.
You don't think they're gonna buy that?
I had nothing to gain otherwise. The insurance money, the house, everything goes to you. If I didn't kill a woman I'd never met before for you, then why else would I do it?
No. Sir? No, it was a mistake.
I cannot imagine what's keeping Lorraine. She knows I get very weak when I don't eat my meals on time. Diabetic. I'm on a strict diet, you see.
Well, maybe she ran into a friend.
Yes, maybe it might be better if we came back at another time, Mrs. Rivers.
Are you sure there isn't anything I can help you with, Mr. Jones?
Well, like I said, it's about a meeting Lorraine had with Dr. Ryan.
Well, I don't wish to speak unkindly of the dead. But in my opinion, all those people that tinker with the mind are charlatans, pure and simple.
Then you didn't approve of her seeking help?
It made her more of a hypochondriac than she is. The last time they got together, she rushed home with another one of her attacks.
Talking about the marathon session in the woods?
I warned her about spending all that time with those mixed-up people.
You say rushed home. Was that Sunday evening?
No, that was Saturday evening. Then she turned around and went right back up there Sunday morning.
Mother, whose car is that parked outside?
Oh, they're here about Dr. Ryan's accident. Mr. Jones and
JR is fine.
Dr. Ryan's accident. I'm really sorry about that, but I don't see how I can help.
Well, as far as we know, you were the last person to see him alive.
You have any idea why I made a call to our office?
Well, he didn't make any calls while I was there. Then it wasn't a session. I left after only a few minutes.
You mind telling us what you talked about?
I decided to tell him that I was giving up therapy. You'll be happy to hear that, Mother.
Indeed I am.
Did it have anything to do with why you left the marathon Saturday night?
Oh, no, that was something else. I had to come home to get some medicine that I was out of.
And you certainly made a racket doing it. You should be quieter when you come in that late, dear.
How late was it?
Well, it takes nearly 2 hours for the drive, and I left the group around 5.
Well, that would mean that your mom went to bed just before 7.
Mother usually dozes off right after dinner. So you see, I didn't get home as late as she makes it sound. Are there any more questions?
Yes. Are you aware that the bandage is about to come off your knee?
Thank you.
There is one other question. How well do you know Ken Scanlon?
Ken who?
The guy in your group. You know, whose wife died of an accident.
Oh, we know each other by first names mostly. No, I hardly know him at all.
Well, thank you very much. Goodbye, Mrs. River.
Goodbye.
We'll find our way out.
I missed something, Barnaby?
You know what stumps me is what reason the killer could have had for removing the broken bottle from Mrs. Scanlon's bathroom.
Well, maybe the killer didn't want to leave any trace of having been there. Nah, Ruth Scanlon could have broken the bottle herself.
Think about this for a minute. Supposing that after the blow on Mrs. Scanlon's head, supposing the killer kneeled down to get the leverage to push her head underwater, and in so doing got a cut on the knee.
Lorraine? What motive could Lorraine have?
Now, wait a minute. We're getting the cart before the horse. We got to tie in some other things first. Did Heinemann Optics bring back my microscope?
No, but they did send over the loaner.
Good. Now, when we get back to the office, I want you to leap over to Ryan's and ask his secretary to loan us the photographs of the marathon group.
All right.
Ken? Where were you? You missed our lunch date.
Oh, Sam. Oh, I'm sorry.
I've been calling. Then I went over to the boat. I thought you were ill or something.
Was there anyone there?
At the boat? No. Should there be?
No. I just thought there was another boat owner who wanted to borrow something.
You're not in any trouble, are you? Because of that detective who's been investigating the accident?
It's a long story, Sal. Can't explain now.
Okay. I'm the patient type. It's just that I do care about you very much. There. I wanted to say that for a long time.
I guess I have, too.
That's all I really wanted to hear.
Here's number 10. There are only 6 slides left.
Same as the others. Glass slivers, bubble bath powder, no blood.
Barnaby, isn't it possible that all the glass with blood was cleared away and the slivers that you found were never stained in the first place?
Or that I'm way off base in my theory of how Lorraine got her knee cut.
Barnaby, here's those pictures.
Yes, now, according to Dr. Ryan, this one was taken on Saturday, this one on Sunday. You notice the difference?
Bunch of people.
I noticed it when I first saw him, but I didn't connect it with anything. On the picture taken on Saturday, Lorraine does not have a bandage on her knee, but on Sunday she does.
Oh, yeah? Well, that would mean that between the time these two pictures were taken, she cut her knee.
The only thing is, we haven't been able to place her knee in Mrs. Scanlon's bathroom.
I think we can now, Barnaby.
Blood?
Take a look.
Well, I don't see what difference it makes, even if that is Lorraine's blood type. Lots of people have the same blood type.
You know, he's right, Barnaby. It's all very circumstantial.
Yeah, but it might be just enough to scare up a killer.
Hello? Hello?
Mr. Scanlon?
Oh, it's you. Come on in.
This is my associate, Jedediah Jones.
What do you want now, Jones?
Jedediah had a theory about your wife's death, which didn't impress me, but he insisted on trying it out on you.
Yeah, well, without beating around the bush, Mr. Scanlon, we have the evidence that's going to put you and Lorraine Rivers away for the murder of your wife.
Well, that's ridiculous.
That's what I told him when he heard that Lorraine had left the marathon by herself and could have been at your wife's place at the time of her accident.
Using your own key to get in.
That's just not true.
Just plain bullheadedness. That's always been Jedediah's problem. Man stands to pick up $200,000 from insurance from his wife's death, and he starts thinking about murder plot.
Well, it all fits. You get your girlfriend a killer, and you both live richly ever after.
You almost had me convinced, at least enough to try it out on the police, but we wanted to try it out on you first.
Okay. Okay. Whatever happens, I'm glad this nightmare's over. But you gotta believe one thing. I didn't give Lorraine the key. She took it.
Are you saying she acted on her own?
She's crazy. I mean, she gets things in her head. She thinks we're in love.
Why didn't you tell us to the police?
Because she said she'd swear I was in it with her. I mean, she's really flipped her mind. Oh, look at this. Now, she saw Sally with me only once, and I just found that.
Where is Sally now?
Well, she should be home. I was calling her when you came in.
Maybe you better try again. Does Lorraine know where Sally lives?
I don't know. I can't find my address book.
I think we ought to get right over there.
I have to talk to you about Kenneth.
Who are you?
You can't have both of us. You're gonna have to give him up.
You said you wanted to talk?
Talk with sweet words. The sweet words you used to trap men with. You've known happiness with a lot of men, haven't you? Oh, please. I bet there's one joy you haven't known. That delicious moment of being with the one very, very special man you've waited for all your life. And you can't have him.
Go to a phone and call the police.
Sally! Sally!
Watch it.
You get out of here!
Sally!
Lorraine, you don't want to use that knife, do you?
I'll kill anyone that comes between Ken and me.
Like Ruth, Dr. Ryan.
Kenneth understands that, don't you, Kenneth? Stay back.
It's all been for nothing, Lorraine. Ken doesn't love you the way you love him.
Yes, he does. I know he loves me.
Tell her, Ken.
Don't listen to him, Kenneth. He's just like all the others.
Ken.
Yes, Mr. Jones is right.
No.
It's like I told you before. That night, it meant nothing to me.
You're lying. You're just saying that because he wants you to.
I didn't mean to hurt you. But I didn't love you either.
It's all your fault. He loves me. I know he loves me. I know he loves me. He loves me. I know he loves me.
Fine boat. Excellent food. Good company. Kind of spoil the man for going to work.
And if I know that man, let's see, a fishing pole, a ticket to a baseball game, and any month with the letter R will do the same thing.
Become a charter member of my Lazy Man's Club, Barnaby, and you get something that makes you immune to criticism like that.
What's that?
Earplugs.
I can't help wondering, Barnaby, what's going to become of Lorraine?
Well, that's hard to say. I don't think the doctors who are treating her now know themselves and probably won't for years.
Well, thank you again, all of you.
Yeah. Let's all do this again, soon.
That'd be nice.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say, how about our Chicago Christopher Columbus here, hmm? Where'd you learn to handle a boat like that?
Oh, well, there's this little pond we've got back home. We call it Lake Michigan.